Is it not the 17th day of September, Tuesday? ExxonMobil finds resistance at the 200 EMA, the exponential moving average. HBAN, I think we mentioned this on Thursday. Let's see, this is Monday, Tuesday, Monday, Friday, Thursday, when it found support here at the 820 and 50 smart moving average, the 200s and EMA. So I was looking for it to go up, which it did yesterday, and then come back down for support. And so I bought in there. I tapped out at 862. My original tap out was 65, and 78 would be much more appropriate. But that's okay. This was just a side bet. Holding quite a bit of key in Bank of America because I write options against them. This trend line here was a snap to grid trend line that grows as this chart is a 10-minute chart. So as time grows here every 10 minutes, another candle is added and this keeps growing. So this was in here 20 days ago, and yesterday it perfectly found support on this 10-minute chart. And as again, this was drawn 10 days ago and snapped in here. Isn't it amazing? No news stories in here that says it's going to stop here. No, it's based on price. It's based on the bidders and the sellers, the askers for asking for price. And it found resistance here, support here, resistance. And today it broke up on top of that with support. And then notice on a back test, this candle here back tested and could not break 50% of that candle on the back test. And right there, that trend line was perfectly in manner drawn over 20 days ago or whenever it was put in here. And there it showed resistance and 3-bar confirmation to a continuation pattern on the downside, and it did find support at where the support level 2 right here, a double bottom. This is a morning star pattern, and now we continue back up to the 1455 area. KeyBank, likewise story. We'll talk about the S&P on the daily. This was last Thursday. We saw a red candle day and not much of a convincing candle on Friday. Intertwined stochastics in betting like here, but the D percent of our stochastics was still pointed up. So was our RSI, which it is at a 66% level right now. 70% would be overbought. And we also talked about last Friday of the EMA, the 20-day exponential moving average was pointed up, and that was a positive sign. MACD was also positive. So 1, 2, 3 positive moves. Yesterday it left a shadow high, but today it filled the shadow high. So interesting stuff here. Again, I reemphasize this trend line. This goes back to 2011, and it was drawn probably sometimes at 2011, and this was a snap to grid trend line. So as each day, this is a daily chart, as each candle represents a day, as it grows in days, weeks, and months, the trend line keeps growing. And notice how this fell to support and fell on a diagonal perfectly and exactly with that trend line. Now, morning star pattern is a little bit different story, but to me that still is support. Closed above, closed above, closed above 50% of this candle. This is a continuation pattern. A day of rest and resistance, resistance, resistance. It found support and it rose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. It rose to resistance. And this is just the top part of the trend line making a channel. So I start with this trend line back in 2011, and then I just draw a parallel channel and let the lines fall where they may, and we find support and resistance. So We'll talk again.